It's Week 11 of the National Football League. And coming up,
all right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, it's going to be a hard group to beat.
A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. Here's 2nd and 2. The tight end going in motion to the left. May to throw on 2nd down. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Trayvon Walker, the former first overall pick, in there for the sack. On 3rd and long, here's May. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback, it's Jalen Hurts.
If there was one thing that was clear right off the jump from our meeting last week, Mike, it was the fact that he shouldered almost all of the blame for last week's loss on himself. Remember what he called his 2 interceptions? He said those are inexcusable. But when you go back and really study the tape, not everything was his fault. Protection at times, spotty. The separation downfield of some of his playmakers, very inconsistent. And truthfully, I didn't love all of the play calls. They're going to have to be better as an entire offense for him to play better at the quarterback position.
Throw, left side, that's Johnson. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
The Broncos offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. On 1st and 10, here's May. A quick throw out wide, caught left side. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He connects with Mims. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Tight end, the motion man to the right. 3rd and short. And here is May. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Slot receiver headed right. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. That one incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. We'll try and run it with Walker. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They motion a receiver right. Into space at the 45. And a penalty flag down in the backfield. They finally get him down.
Holding.
But I'm not sure if this is going to stand. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down at the 30-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
3rd and long for Hurts. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. Here's their punter now. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
To the ground, a 1st down run. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Working out of the gun, it's May. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. On 3rd and 2, it's May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Tight end going in motion here. May to the air once more. Quick throw, taken in. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. May to throw again. This one caught at the 4. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design.
A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, Denver. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point is good. And the Broncos are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. He'll get this complete to Walker. Give him 14 on that play, 1 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On third down, it's Hurts. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Broncos have it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
Good blocking to the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
That one, taken in. Touchdown, Broncos. A try here for the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. Broncos move further out in front. It is now 17-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return, and it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. Hurts to the air on first down. He'll get this out to his running back. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Hurts. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
5-yard gain on the play.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Junior Colson there to make the stop.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
He'll get this one complete to Brown.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker. He's got space inside the 25. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard
They'll
line.
motion their tight end, Johnson. A first down throw for Hurts. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
At the 18-yard line.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. This drive will start on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. May to throw on second down. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Defense. Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll send their tight end left. To throw again is May. Quick throw here is complete.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. And the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Putting the tight end in motion. Here's May again. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From out of the gun, here's May. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. 1st and goal. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach halftime here, and the visiting Broncos are on top. As we'll head down ahead, both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he's had it going in the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Zone infraction, defense. Still 3rd down.
Penalty yardage moves them closer for this 3rd down attempt. It is 3rd and 4. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
You know, it's always hard as an offense to waste such great field position, but they had a short field to work with, not able to pick up a single 1st down. So give a lot of credit for the defense stopping this drive before it really got started.
And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Hurts now. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Here comes the Eagles punt team, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. He gets it complete. That's high. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Quickly to the outside and complete.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them
Delay of game.
5.
Offense. Still 2nd down.
Great, set. Set.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. Now he'll run. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Broncos' 37-yard line.
On 2nd down, Hurts gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. Throwing is Hurts. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
At the 1-yard line.
They'll run with Walker. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll run with Walker. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
Let's get a camera on this defensive coordinator, Mike. He's got to be fired up from what he sees from this defense. Huge stop there, no gain, forces a 4th down.
They'll try it now with Walker. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
A short one taken at the 10. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Broncos offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
Gain of 16 yards.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. Moving the tight end right. Here's May. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. Now May. He's going to tuck it and go. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now is May. Good blocking, and he's in. Drake May. Touchdown, Broncos. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. Things not looking good, but see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for Eagles. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Still 1st down.
Hurts. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Again, Hurts. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. To throw is Hurts. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Now Hurts. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll motion a tight end right. Hurts again. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Philadelphia. A shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They send the tight end in motion. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Now third and 5.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
It feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Point after, coming up here. He gets it to go, and the Eagles are able to edge a bit closer.